Small garden makeover ideas transform your space with fresh furniture and green design. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this inspiring journey into the world of modern residential architecture and garden design. Imagine your home not just as a building, but as a living canvas where architecture, furniture, and nature merge into harmony. This is the story of how new furniture and thoughtful design can renew even the smallest outdoor spaces while reflecting the most captivating styles and trends of today and tomorrow. The way we see our homes has shifted dramatically. In the past, houses were viewed as static shelters, while gardens were treated as optional decorations. Now the garden is seen as a vital extension of lifestyle, wellness, and sustainability. Architecture no longer stops at the walls. It flows into the open air, embracing multifunctional outdoor living and creative furniture that transforms balconies, terraces, and small yards into sanctuaries of comfort and beauty. As cities grow denser, people everywhere crave green spaces. The desire for nature has fueled a movement toward integrating greenery into everyday living. Vertical gardens rise on walls, modular planters bring life to patios, and smart furniture turns overlooked corners into refreshing retreats. Picture a modest backyard, once unused and bare. With the right design, it can hold sleek benches that double as storage, lightweight tables crafted from bamboo, or chairs designed for both style and durability. Every element becomes part of the architecture, redefining how people interact with their outdoor environment. Furniture plays a far greater role than decoration. It has become the architecture of small gardens. Materials and shapes now embody identity and values. A bench of reclaimed wood reflects sustainability and authenticity. A table of polished steel speaks of modernity. Curved rattan chairs invite warmth and relaxation, while sculptural stone stools become art pieces in themselves. Designers view each choice as part of the language of architecture, shaping not only function but also atmosphere. The atmosphere, indeed, is where style comes to life. Among the most influential styles today, three stand out. Minimalist modernism thrives on clean lines, muted colors, and the philosophy of simplicity. In such spaces, furniture is understated, designed with precision, and often crafted in aluminum or steel. The greenery takes center stage, while the furnishings act as refined accents. Then there is organic biophilic design, where natural materials, warm textiles, and curved shapes celebrate harmony with nature. Rattan, bamboo, and reclaimed wood bring depth and soul to these environments. Finally, eclectic fusion boldly mixes influences. A garden might combine Moroccan tiles with Scandinavian benches, Japanese lanterns with Mediterranean stone. It is a playground of textures and cultures, a reflection of personality and creativity. Beyond styles, certain trends now define the direction of modern garden architecture. Sustainability leads the way. Eco-friendly furniture crafted from recycled or certified materials is no longer a niche choice. It is the new standard. Solar lighting, smart irrigation, and bio-based finishes have made sustainability stylish. At the same time, technology is quietly reshaping design. Outdoor tables with wireless charging, benches that harness solar power, and planters equipped with sensors are creating smart gardens where convenience and beauty coexist. Another trend is the blending of indoors and outdoors. Sliding walls, matching materials, and furniture to function in both spaces create continuity, erasing the boundaries between living room and garden. For small homes, this continuity is transformative, doubling the sense of space. Compact design also plays a key role. Foldable chairs, expandable tables, and stackable stools allow a single garden to shift its role throughout the day, from workspace to dining room, from yoga retreat to party lounge. In terms of aesthetics, while eclectic gardens embrace vibrant color, many designers lean toward natural palettes, soft beiges, earthy greens, warm terracotta, tones that highlight texture and calm the mind. Looking ahead, the future of garden design promises even deeper integration of technology and nature. Gardens may soon generate their own electricity through solar-powered furniture, capture rainwater through permeable smart surfaces, and grow food vertically in compact spaces. Furniture itself will evolve into multifunctional systems. Imagine a bench that powers lights at night, or a table that nurtures herbs while serving as a social hub. These hybrid designs are already being prototyped, bringing together innovation and sustainability. The future will also see aesthetics spread across a spectrum. Some will embrace futuristic minimalism with sleek, high-tech environments. Others will celebrate craftsmanship, valuing hand-woven textures, cultural motifs, and organic imperfection. What unites these paths is the desire for authenticity and meaning. People no longer see gardens as decorative add-ons. They see them as essential spaces for renewal, connection, and expression. Renewal is the essence of this movement. To renew a garden is to renew one's way of living. It means discovering beauty and potential in neglected corners, creating sanctuaries of peace, productivity, and joy. Furniture becomes the tool of transformation, design becomes the method, and imagination provides the vision. Here, the journey begins, exploring how modern design principles, sustainable choices, and creative furniture can turn even the smallest garden into a haven of style and possibility. This is not only about spaces, it is about lifestyles, about embracing both present needs and future dreams in every detail of our homes and gardens. Let us now move deeper into the story of transformation, into the practical world where ideas take shape. When we look at how small gardens have been renewed, we find countless examples of creativity and ingenuity. These real-life cases not only illustrate the trends, but also reveal the strategies that anyone can use to turn limited outdoor space into a personal sanctuary. Picture an urban apartment with a narrow balcony, barely wide enough for 2 chairs. Traditionally, such a space might have been ignored or left empty. But with careful planning, this balcony becomes a stage for green life. A foldable bistro table, 2 slender chairs, and wall-mounted planters filled with herbs create an intimate dining corner. Vertical trellises host climbing plants that shield the balcony from the city's noise and create privacy. At night, string lights drape across the railing, transforming the space into a romantic retreat. This is the power of renewal. A forgotten corner becomes a vital part of daily living. Another example comes from suburban homes with small backyards. Many homeowners dream of outdoor entertaining but believe their yard is too small. The solution lies in modular furniture. A compact L-shaped sofa that can separate into individual chairs, a low fire pit table that doubles as a coffee table, and storage benches that hide cushions and garden tools. All of these pieces adapt the space for multiple functions. In the morning, the area serves as a quiet lounge for coffee. By evening, it transforms into a social hub for friends. This adaptability defines the modern garden. Spaces are not static, they evolve with the rhythm of life. Designing for small gardens is also about zoning. Even the tiniest yard can be divided into purposeful areas. Consider a 30 square meter space. With careful arrangement, one corner becomes a reading nook with a single lounge chair and small side table, shaded by a potted olive tree. Another area holds a compact dining set for 2. A narrow strip near the wall is dedicated to vertical gardening, where herbs, strawberries, or even salad greens thrive. Lighting completes the zoning. Spotlights emphasize plants, while soft lanterns define the seating areas. By breaking the garden into zones, the mind perceives variety and richness rather than limitation. Materials play an equally crucial role. The texture of wood, stone, fabric, and metal tells a story. In one case, a homeowner replaced plain concrete flooring with interlocking wooden tiles. Immediately, the atmosphere changed from cold and utilitarian to warm and inviting. Wooden decking, when paired with light-colored cushions and linen fabrics, creates a Mediterranean ambiance even in the heart of a bustling city. Conversely, polished stone tiles, paired with minimalist steel furniture, evoke a sleek, modern look. The choice of materials, therefore, becomes a language that shapes identity. Furniture is not only about use, but also about visual presence. Sculptural pieces act as focal points. A curved bench placed beneath a small tree invites both rest and admiration. A bold-colored chair against a backdrop of greenery draws the eye and creates contrast. Even in small spaces, 1 or 2 statement pieces can set the entire tone. This is especially true in eclectic gardens, where contrasting textures and shapes create drama and personality. Lighting is often underestimated but is central to atmosphere. During the day, natural sunlight creates warmth, but as evening falls, lighting defines the mood. Lanterns, solar-powered path lights, and LED strips hidden under benches transform a garden into a glowing environment. The furniture and plants become part of a theater set, creating scenes of intimacy, celebration, or tranquility. Designers today treat lighting as a design element equal to furniture, not as an afterthought. Technology enhances these designs in subtle yet impactful ways. Automated watering systems keep plants thriving with minimal effort. Smart sensors measure soil humidity and adjust irrigation. Portable outdoor speakers blend seamlessly into planters or furniture, creating immersive soundscapes without clutter. Wireless charging surfaces are integrated into tables, allowing devices to charge while family and friends enjoy meals. This invisible layer of technology supports lifestyle while maintaining aesthetic harmony. Sustainability remains at the heart of these practices. Choosing recycled furniture, eco-friendly finishes, and solar-powered lighting is no longer merely ethical, it is aspirational. In some gardens, furniture itself becomes part of the ecological cycle. Planters are designed with built-in composting compartments. Wooden benches are treated with natural oils instead of synthetic coatings. Fabrics are woven from organic cotton or recycled fibers. Each choice reflects a deeper consciousness of how design influences not only beauty, but also the planet's health. Another essential principle is continuity between indoors and outdoors. Sliding glass doors, when opened, erase the boundary. Imagine stepping from the living room directly onto a patio where the flooring continues in the same tone. A sofa inside mirrors a lounge outside, creating visual unity. Curtains sway gently in the breeze, blending interior and garden into one continuous living space. This continuity is transformative. It expands perception, making small gardens feel larger and more connected to the home. Personalization adds the final layer of meaning. No two gardens should ever look the same because each reflects the personality of its owner. Some may prefer a serene Zen atmosphere with stones, gravel, and a single sculptural tree. Others may embrace a bohemian style with colorful cushions, patterned rugs, and hanging lanterns. Some might prioritize productivity, turning their garden into an outdoor office with a weather-resistant desk and ergonomic chair. Personalization ensures that the garden does not simply follow trends, but tells a unique story. As we look across these examples and strategies, a pattern emerges. Renewal comes from intention, not size. Small gardens can achieve greatness when design follows purpose, when furniture adapts to multiple roles, and when every element, materials, light, texture, and color is chosen with thought. These spaces do not compete with vast landscapes. They celebrate intimacy, creativity, and modern lifestyles. The transformation of small gardens mirrors a larger cultural trend, the redefinition of luxury. Luxury is no longer about size, excess, or abundance. True luxury lies in quality, atmosphere, and authenticity. A tiny garden furnished with care, illuminated softly, and planted with herbs for daily use may offer more joy than a sprawling yard left barren. This shift marks one of the most exciting directions in architecture and design today. Looking beyond the present, we see how these principles prepare us for the future. As urbanization continues, more people will live with limited outdoor space. The lessons learned from today's small garden designs will shape how future cities breathe, how families connect, and how individuals find peace. The garden becomes not just an outdoor space, but a symbol of resilience, creativity, and harmony with nature. The journey of renewal continues with each new example, each piece of furniture, each careful arrangement of light and plant. It is a process of discovery, a reminder that design is not about what we lack, but about what we create with what we have. And in this creation, we find beauty, identity, and a vision of the future. As we reach the final stage of this exploration, it is time to turn our gaze toward the future, toward the long-term vision of how garden design, architecture, and furniture will continue to evolve. The way we design our homes and outdoor spaces is more than a reflection of style. It is a mirror of how society values nature, technology, and human connection. Imagine a city 10 or 20 years from now. Urban spaces are denser, but every building integrates green design. Rooftops are no longer flat and barren. They are transformed into communal gardens filled with modular furniture, edible plants, and spaces for relaxation. Balconies become miniature ecosystems where smart systems recycle water, regulate light, and support vertical farming. Furniture does not simply sit in these spaces, it lives with them. Chairs that monitor air quality, tables that generate energy, and benches that filter rainwater are no longer dreams, but everyday realities. The fusion of design and technology will redefine comfort. Already, we see outdoor furniture equipped with wireless charging, solar panels, and LED lighting. In the future, these innovations will advance further. Imagine an outdoor dining table that adjusts its height automatically for different activities. Low for lounging, high for working. Or modular seating that reshapes itself with robotic mechanisms to suit gatherings of different sizes. These designs, once futuristic, are becoming practical as smart materials and adaptive technologies mature. Yet technology will not overshadow nature. Instead, it will serve it. Gardens will be designed as regenerative spaces. Furniture made from biodegradable materials will return to the earth at the end of its life cycle. Cushions woven from plant-based fibers will enrich soil when composted. Wooden structures treated with natural oils will age gracefully, gaining character rather than degrading. This deep respect for natural cycles will define sustainable luxury. Trends also suggest a deeper embrace of sensory experience. Gardens of the future will not be designed only for sight, but for touch, sound, and even scent. Textured surfaces, aromatic plants integrated into furniture planters, and soundscapes curated through hidden speakers will enrich outdoor living. A small terrace could feel like a forest clearing, with soft moss underfoot, the scent of lavender in the air, and the sound of water gently trickling from a sculptural fountain. Furniture here does more than provide function. It amplifies every sense, creating immersive environments that heal and inspire. Cultural identity will play a greater role as well. In a globalized world, people will seek uniqueness by reconnecting with tradition. A family may design their garden around ancestral forms, stone seating inspired by local heritage, pottery planters crafted by regional artisans, or fabrics dyed with traditional techniques. At the same time, global exchange will allow eclectic fusions to flourish. A rooftop in Tokyo may feature Scandinavian minimalism alongside Moroccan patterns, reflecting a new era of design freedom. Furniture will become cultural storytelling in physical form. Flexibility will remain a defining principle. As lifestyles become increasingly dynamic, furniture will adapt. A single structure may serve as a lounge, a dining table, a workspace, and a play area at different times of day. Small spaces will demand these multifunctional solutions. The garden will no longer be defined as static. It will be a living system that transforms continually, just like the people who use it. Lighting will evolve into artistry. Already, LED technology allows creative freedom, but the future will bring dynamic, adaptive lighting systems that mimic natural cycles. Morning light may be cool and bright, energizing for work or exercise. Evening light may shift to warm tones, encouraging relaxation. Furniture itself will glow gently, becoming part of the illumination rather than requiring separate fixtures. Light, architecture, and furniture will blend seamlessly to shape atmosphere and emotion. The psychological impact of gardens will also grow in importance. As mental health becomes a central concern of modern life, gardens will be recognized as essential for well-being. Even the smallest balcony can become a therapeutic space. Designers will focus not only on style but on psychology. How a curve in a bench encourages relaxation, how the placement of a table fosters conversation, how the color of cushions can uplift mood. Furniture will be designed not just to serve the body, but to nurture the mind. We can also expect to see gardens become nodes of community. Shared spaces in apartment complexes or urban neighborhoods will use modular furniture that can be rearranged for gatherings, workshops, or quiet reflection. These spaces will help rebuild human connection in societies where digital life often dominates. The garden will once again serve its ancient role, a place where people come together, where stories are shared, and where collective life unfolds. But even as we look forward, one truth remains. Gardens, no matter how advanced, are always about renewal. They remind us that growth is continuous, that beauty lies in change, and that our lives, like plants, flourish when given space, light, and care. Furniture, with all its innovations, is a tool for this renewal. It gives form and structure to our dreams, allowing us to live not just indoors, but in harmony with the natural world. The journey of design is ultimately the journey of humanity. As we rethink our homes and gardens, we also rethink how we wish to live. Do we crave simplicity, or do we celebrate diversity? Do we lean toward technology, or do we honor tradition? The answer lies not in choosing one path, but in weaving them together, finding balance, authenticity, and joy in the spaces we create. In the end, whether it is a small balcony transformed by a foldable chair and a planter of herbs, or a futuristic rooftop garden powered by solar furniture and digital sensors, the essence remains the same. The garden is a reflection of who we are and who we wish to become. It is a space of possibility, of healing, and of inspiration. And with every new piece of furniture, every thoughtful design, we renew not just our environment, but ourselves.